Hello, YouTube. Hello, Facebook. I'm going live on two of my channels at once, so this is a little bit of an experiment. Please bear with me. Hopefully, this will all go well. I just wanted to come on. As I mentioned last week, I'm going to be popping on to my Facebook Live a bit more often, and I felt moved to share with you the one New Year's resolution I use to create big miracles every year. I'm a person of simplicity. I like things to be really easy. I don't like lots of, I mean, don't get me wrong, I have long to-do lists all the time, but I like to keep things as simple as possible. And with my study and practice of A Course in Miracles, I've really learned over the years that I really only need one New Year's resolution, which isn't really a resolution because it's just in place all the time. So I wanted to share this with you. Before I do that, I just wanted to make one quick announcement that the From Anxiety to Love Summit begins in 1 week, which I cannot believe. And we're kicking off the summit with Emily Bennington from the Circle of Atonement and Alexia Vernon, they're our first two speakers. Both of these women are dear to my heart, and I'm so excited to kick off the summit with them. All you have to do to get access to the summit is just pre-order my book. So check out the link. I'm going to put it in the comments. It's FromAnxietyToLove.com/summit. And you can learn how you can get access to the summit through that link. It's just pre-ordering my book. So the whole summit, which is 6 speakers over 3 weeks, will be yours. So without further ado, I just wanted to jump right into this idea of having one resolution always. And for me, that is to withhold nothing from Holy Spirit, from my inner teacher, to withhold absolutely nothing. I've found that even when I think I know something that I would like or that might make me happy or that, I think would benefit me in some way, even just a change that I want to make, I don't know what's best for me. This is a lesson from A Course in Miracles. It's actually, I have it here, it's lesson 24. I do not perceive my own best interests. So I want to just share a couple of course quotes as always with you. So this is lesson 24. I do not perceive my own best interests. Please, by the way, if you're here, say hi. I see a few folks with us, so I can't see who you are until you say hello in the chat. So please do so. It says, in no situation that arises do you realize the outcome that would make you happy. Therefore, you have no guide to appropriate action and no way of judging the result. What you do is determined by your perception of the situation, and that perception is wrong. It is inevitable then that you will not serve your own best interests. Then it goes on to say in this lesson, if you realized that you do not perceive your own best interests, you could be taught what they are. So herein is our key. If we can accept and realize that we do not perceive our own best interests, but there's something in us that does, the more consistently we turn our desires over to this part of our mind, the more space we create for miracles, the more space we create for flow and for ease. So there's another lesson, it's lesson 189 in the course, and it's paragraph 7. It says, simply do this. Be still and lay aside all thoughts of what you are and what God is. All concepts you have learned about the world, all images you hold about yourself. Empty your mind of everything it thinks either true or false, good or bad, of every thought it judges worthy, and all the ideas of which it is ashamed. Hold on to nothing. That's the sentence I really want to highlight. Hold on to nothing. Do not bring with you one thought the past has taught, nor one belief you ever learned before from anything. That's huge. Do not bring one belief you ever learned before from anything. Forget this world, forget this course, and come with wholly empty hands unto your God. So here in the course, we're prompted very clearly to hold on to nothing. So again, if I can bring my desires, whatever it is that I want, whatever intention it is that I have in my heart, if I can turn that to Holy Spirit in my mind, the right part of my mind, I can trust that any ego that's there will fall away when I'm ready to let it go. And in my book, this is one of the practices that I talk about, is making laundry lists. And in the book, I'm specifically talking about making laundry lists of fears, Other things, a few other ways that I apply that exercise, but we can make a laundry list of all the things that we want to be different in our lives. Maybe those things that we might set as resolutions. But instead of acting on those resolutions by ourselves, we can give those resolutions over to our inner teacher and instead come from a place of inspiration where we feel guided and motivated and enthusiastic about acting on whatever desires or resolutions they may have been that we wanted to set. And I'll give you a very specific example because I always benefit from specific examples. A couple years ago, I really just was feeling like I want to exercise more. And I still, of course, go in and out of it. And I'm wanting to incorporate more exercise. Right now in Jersey, today it's 20 degrees out. It is freezing. So I'm not going to be doing my normal walk outside. But I had this desire in my heart. I wanted that to be my resolution, but I gave it over rather than setting that task for myself and then implementing an exercise schedule that I would not have fun with. I gave that resolution over to my inner teacher, the Holy Spirit. Help me. Here you go. This is what I'd like. This is what I think would make me happy. And the funny thing that happened a couple years ago, I got a fitness trampoline, which totally transformed my exercise routine because it's so much fun. I joke around with my students in my class at the College of New Jersey that I found the cure for any feelings of depression or anxiety, and that's to just jump on a trampoline. So I have a lot of fun with it. And then I was also really feeling this past summer that I really wanted to, again, get more into exercise and just enjoy it more. And I said to my husband, it would be so cool because I love jumping if they made somebody made a trampoline, but in the form of a treadmill. So when you're running, you're actually bouncing. And 2 days later, not even, maybe it was a day later, it was really quickly after that, I was on the boardwalk going for a walk at the beach. And this woman ran past me in these boots that were these like bouncy boots. I'll show them to you, but she ran past me and I was just like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. What are those boots? And I wanted to just bombard her with questions, but she was running. I let her go. I said, Holy Spirit, I would love another chance to talk to her, but I let it go. Sure enough, when I was finishing up my walk, she was done running and she was standing at the railing, just looking out at the ocean, doing some stretching. So I had a chance to go up to her and ask her, what are these crazy things on your feet? They look amazing and they look so much fun. And I just got for Christmas these boots. They're called Kangoo jump boots and they look crazy, but they make you bounce. So now I can do my fun jumping mobile in these jumping boots, and I just used them today inside my house, and I am just so pumped that they're going to totally transform my exercise routine again because now I can jump anywhere I want in these crazy boots. You really have to not care what other people think of you because you're really going to stand out in them, I'm sure. But that's just a little example that rather than implementing an exercise routine by myself that I would find to be more of a strain, instead, I gave that desire over to Holy Spirit. This opportunity came forth to try something new, and I'm really psyched about it. And so exercising is going to be happening with a lot of joy and a lot of fun. So that's really all I wanted to highlight about this New Year's resolution. The one New Year's resolution, just to sum it up and to be really clear, that I use every year to create big miracles is to withhold nothing from my inner teacher, to give it all over, to release everything, whatever desire it is I have in my heart. I trust that I do not see my own best interests. And so whatever I want, I'm going to give it over and trust and just let things unfold as they will. Of course, we can hold the intention in our mind of the changes that we do want to make, but it should always be looking at that intention with Spirit within. So I hope this is helpful. Leave me some comments if you have any questions. I'll certainly follow up later on. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.